UKTV's Christmas extravaganza with the Curry Sale.
Tonight.
So guys, we're in Watts.
One amazing family.
Do y'all know you in Watts?
With one amazing story.
Sweet Alice Harris, she's been helping thousands of children, but now she's lost everything.
They're about to receive the surprise renovation of their dreams.
I like this. This is nice.
The Extreme Makeover design team has only 7 days to rip down and rebuild absolutely everything.
Okay, guys, I want you to tear my mom's house down. Are you?
One house, 1 week, one extreme makeover.
Good stuff. That's all I can say. It's good stuff.
The home edition.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Ty Pennington, and the renovation starts now. All right, guys, so we're about to pull up to the next house, all right? But first, let me introduce an addition to the design team, Dawson Connor, who will be helping us with landscaping and exteriors. So please welcome Dawson Connor to the design team.
Hey, it's great to be here. Thanks a lot.
Nice to have you.
Anything I can do.
All right, well, good. That's good to hear. All right, guys, so welcome to Watts. It's not exactly Pleasantville, guys. And I think a lot of people are quite frightened of it, to be honest with you.
Everybody remembers the Watts riots of 1965. Obviously, there's problems that happen in this community, continue to happen. There's what people call a high crime area. Good news is that it's starting to change. Over the last year, big reduction in crime in this area. A lot of that is due to people like Sweet Alice Harris.
One at a time.
Now, Sweet Alice is a very special woman, and anyone who's ever met her absolutely loves her.
Sweet Alice. That's a name that's gone all over the United States of America.
She loves children. She loves people. Sweet Alice is a mother, in the sense of the community.
She has brought learning programs here for people unemployed.
Right here on the block. Homeless shelters, daycares, after-school programs for kids, vocational training, adult education.
Sweet Alice has created this little haven right in the middle of Watts where people feel safe and they feel like they belong to a family and a community.
Every Christmas, Sweet Alice gives toys to kids, not 2 kids, not 20 kids, about 3,000 children.
She's dedicated her life to changing the lives of others. And then this happened. Take a look.
A freak storm, one of the most powerful we've seen in years.
Hail covered the streets like snow, flash floods all across Watts, where 5 inches of rain came down in just 2 hours.
Sweet Alice Harris, she's been helping thousands of children, but now she's lost everything.
All of her possessions are now completely contaminated by floodwaters.
Oh.
They had to sleep in their cars for a couple days until they cleaned out all the water damage and the sewage and all that. Now's a chance for us to give something back to them.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, let's go give somebody a wake-up call. Good morning, Sweet Alice. Good morning, Harris family. Sweet Alice, Alan, Alvinia, Wallach, and Ashley, wake up and come on out here.
Do y'all know you in Watts?
So listen, I only see 3 of you guys. Where's your daughter and your granddaughter?
Well, because she have asthma and there's dusty on the cement floor in there, she can't stay
She has
here.
to sleep somewhere else.
Right.
So she's across the street?
She's across the street.
Well, I'll tell you what, stay here. I'm going to go get him. I'll be right back. So Lavinia, Alice's oldest daughter, lives across the street. That's where actually Alvinia and Ashley have been staying. Good morning, Alvinia and Ashley. Come on out here. I need to talk to you. Hi there. Hi.
Excited? You are? We're excited too.
So, Sweet Ash, let me tell you what's going to happen. First of all, you guys are going to a little relaxing beach retreat near San Diego for a week on us. But we don't have a lot of time, so you guys show me the house, pack your stuff, and then we got to get you out of here because we only have a week. Designers, we have a week. The clock starts now. Now, usually when I walk into a house, you know, I ask everybody, so what kind of changes would you like to see?
Okay.
But I get the feeling that a flood has made the changes for you.
It really has.
Wow. Things are kind of barren.
Everything is gone. We brought this in so we could have something to sit on in here.
Wow.
We had carpet on the floor.
And
but
so the flood and the rain destroyed all that?
It was high up to here.
To your knees? Oh, wow.
Just like a tidal wave. You know, it happened so quick. You know, I was just dumbfounded.
There's not much left of the house in the sense that it's just a barren wasteland because a natural disaster hit.
Wow.
A lot of concrete.
And a lot of concrete. Look at this huge crack.
Look at all the damage that this flood caused.
This was the dining room area here. The family eat here, but also the homeless people come in and they eat here also.
So you cook for a lot of people? Huh?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's say on a Thanksgiving or whatever, how many people do you usually cook for?
Anywhere from 400 to 500.
What?
They be outside. They come and go.
You feed 400 to 500 people out of that kitchen?
Of course. And in the yard, you know, I barbecue out in the yard.
So you usually run like three grills at once sometimes?
Sometimes 4.
Who are these people that you're feeding?
The homeless.
The homeless?
Yeah, the ones that, see, you want them to know it's a holiday. Just come right here and sit down. Y'all got to let me have a barbecue for you.
Oh, we will?
Because I'm the best.
I know you are.
All this stuff is all rotted out from water.
We'll give them a whole new kitchen with an island.
Primo.
Yeah.
Tracy.
That's a beautiful piece.
And this is secretary. That's my great-great-grandmother.
Oh, this is nice.
I bet you'd like to keep that one then.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Maybe this is the piece that we put a little bit of time into.
So do you miss your mama?
I really do.
You want the family to be united again, right?
Exactly, be under one roof.
Oh, yeah.
In my bed to sleep in.
All right, work, let's check out your room. You've got clothes in trash bags.
Yes.
And you got your bed on the floor.
Yeah.
I understand you're like a straight-A student. So you do a lot of studying, huh?
Yeah, I do study.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I like jazz.
Oh, you're a jazz fan, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So how old are you?
14.
14? It's pretty cool that you're into jazz and only 14. That's a good sign. So Ashley, what are some of your favorite colors?
Well, I like red.
I understand you're also into fairies and stuff.
Yes.
You know what I would really like? A room where I can look over the neighborhood and see the little children and make them go home before they get in trouble. You have to be able to tell them, come in and let me help you. Come in and let me help you with your homework. Do something. It changes their life.
There's a very large echo in here.
Hello.
Hi.
Tracy, what are you doing?
This is the outside of your house, right?
This was a back porch.
Okay, this is the back porch. And you added this on yourself?
And this was the thing. We closed it in ourselves.
Wow. Now, is that up to code?
No.
Now, I understand that you've got a lot of grandkids and people stop by, and it somewhat turns into like a dorm room, doesn't it? Like people have to sleep here as well.
Sometimes they sleeping, they make pallets on the floor.
So this is your backyard?
This is the backyard. I really would like to be able to sit back here in the evening time and relax. Give me a hug.
All right.
Give me a hug.
All right.
All right. All right.
Sweet Alice is just like America's grandmother.
She's like one of what my mom would call one of those living saints.
For someone who feels like life is just looking hopeless, she's offering them hope.
She is a giver, and so this is a great opportunity for us to give to her.
You ready?
I'm so excited.
I am too.
I'm so excited.
So you guys ready to go?
Yeah!
All right, well, have fun in the resort.
Yeah.
Trust me, you're in good hands. We'll take care of everything. Warwick, have fun. Take those guys fishing. Have a good time. We'll see you in a week.
Thank you very much.
I was pinching myself, and it was for real. It was for real.
Guys, I just put the family in the limo, and all I can say is, I love this family. These
Yeah,
guys
me
are
too.
so awesome.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Come up with a plan. I'll be back, but let's make this one a really good one, guys. All right?
Got it. First of all, this kitchen needs to open up.
Absolutely. She really likes to cook for everyone in the neighborhood, so we are going to accommodate her.
I'm thinking 2 sinks, 2 stoves. Let's get this really
Double everything. I like that. How about like a big table that seats like 60 people?
60 people? We could seat 12.
12's good too.
Can you build one?
Yeah.
All right. Paul's building a dining table.
Now, what about Warwick's room? What's the
He
idea?
He
cool
loves
kid.
jazz. I say we get an old piano, maybe cut it in half, enough to put a bed in
Oh,
there.
Paul, you're cutting that piano? You know what? I've seen what you can do. You go for it.
While the designers were coming up with the plan, I looked around the neighborhood here in Watts, and wow, man, this neighborhood could use some help. You know, Alice isn't the only one that got hit by this flood. So I'm like looking at the neighborhood, and I know how much Alice, she's in love with her neighborhood. I feel like her dream is to make over the neighborhood, not just her house. All right, guys, we got a lot of work to do.
Hey, guys.
Hopefully you guys have a plan.
Yeah, we do.
That's pretty good.
Let me say one thing. The room back here that they're using like as a dorm room, I'll handle that baby.
Good.
So let's hear the plan.
Well, the plan is starting here in these rooms, we're gonna make these kind of this beautiful classic 40s look.
American heritage on the outside.
Nice.
I really want to make Ashley's room into a fairy princess land. I'm so excited about this. I get to give Ashley a fairyland bedroom.
While you guys were working on the plan, I actually walked around the neighborhood and I thought about the fact that Alice and her family, you know, they care more about this neighborhood than they actually do their own house.
I know.
And I'm thinking, you know what, maybe we have to go a little bit farther than we've ever gone, or maybe a lot farther, and do it for more than just her. Let's just give back to the neighborhood like Alice and her family has done, and see if we can't help out a little bit of everybody.
I love that.
I would love to landscape the whole neighborhood.
And we should all call in all our favors.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make some phone calls. Let's do this.
Thanks, guys.
Let's do this.
Our contractor, Matt Plaskoff, he's back, baby.
We're getting ready to do this. We've done it once before. We have a tougher job this time. I need everything everybody's got.
I'm so stoked to be working with him again, but we're still trying to build a house in 7 days, and this one is a tougher battle than our last one.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Hey, Matt, Mike, I'd like you to meet Lavinia, another one of Alice's daughters. She actually lives across the street. So I thought since Alice is her mom, it'd be appropriate for her to kick this thing off. So kick this thing off.
Okay, guys, I want you to tear my mom's house down. Are you ready?
Man, oh, look at here.
Going through this
Come on.
Check this out. How do you feel, honey?
Oh, honey, I tell you, I feel like the day we married.
All right, we're in the middle of demolition, and I'm in the back room of your house. I promised you that I would take care of it, make sure it was up to code. So I am literally locking myself in this room. So Alice, here I am in the room that's at your back of the house. Oh my God! You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, so say hi. We're gonna be singing this to your mom.
Mama had nothing to do with this. It was Ty's idea. It was
Oh, we're gonna take a little tour.
Oh my God, they teared up the house.
Come to the kitchen wall. The bathroom is coming out.
In the bathroom, the marble. Oh no. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get her. Look at Todd. I know she know better. Todd might not know no better, but she know better.
It's gone, Mom. Your house is gone. I swear it's gone.
Mom, look at the back room.
Everything is under control.
Everything's under control.
Got your back.
Ty's got your back.
That they put on the back of the house?
Yeah.
It's not up to code.
Oh my God.
So we have to tear it down before we build it up. Oh yeah. So say goodbye to that.
Mom, it was Ty.
So here we go. We're giving you a new carport. That's what I'm talking about.
Make more!
It took us a year to build that house. I don't know how they can put it together in those 7 days.
Polly, what do you got here?
Well, we got Sweet Alice's secretary that you're going to find a beautiful place for, right? We're going to fix this all up for her. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. So we got the family heirloom here. I know this is very dear to her, so we're going to give it some tender, loving care. If we look at this, some kind of finish that somebody put on it at some point, we'll take it down to the raw wood and see what we have, and hope to make this very beautiful for Sweet Alice.
So what's all this?
Hi!
What
We just got all these free
pansies, all colors of the rainbow.
Nice.
Look at these. The people are just waiting, you know?
That's fantastic,
Isn't that
Dawson. Good
amazing?
stuff.
Dawson's just a happy dude. He's a dirty, happy landscaping guy, and he's a great asset to the team.
Well, let's go check a look at where you want to lay these things out at Sweet Alice's house.
So along here, we're having a path.
Okay.
All the way over here, down to the driveway.
Okay.
My overall vision is to make this like a Garden of Eden for her.
You ready for this, buddy? Oh, and he launches. Oh! So, dude, look at this place. We can definitely jazz this up a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
We got to get new goals, a new court.
Nice.
Because
That's
the
what
kids
we
play
need.
here, right?
Yeah,
That's
the kids, all the kids play here. And then you know, some art on the walls.
We'll get the kids to help out.
That's what I think. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Fantastic, people. That's what I'm talking about.
Here we are at the beginning of day 3. Let's see what happened overnight. They poured about 1 o'clock in the morning all the concrete that needed to be poured. Nice sliding doors going out to her Zen garden here with the bamboo and the this. They got the framing going up. Hey, Ty, you should have this in about 4 hours.
All right. So I'm stripping this door, and I'm stripping that door, and I'm stripping those doors. And all these doors are for the mystery room in the back, which is what I'm working on. And to be honest with you, this conversation should probably close just like a door.
Piano, right? Lid of the piano.
The theme for Warwick's room is the jazz room. He loves jazz.
Alice isn't the only one that got hit by this flood. I mean, it was a river that came down the street out there.
Keep coming, keep coming. So listen, this whole neighborhood got hit by the flood. So I'm hoping you got a lot of mattresses in here. Hey, I need some bodies on these mattresses.
Now we're talking. Now we're gonna get some work done. That's what we needed.
Wow.
Come on down! Come on this way! Oh, wow! Hi!
Today was absolutely amazing.
We've got mattresses for everyone in this neighborhood because they lost their mattresses in the flood, so let's get going.
Words can't describe what the feeling's like to be able to go and knock on a door in this neighborhood and say, here we are.
And the first house is right here across the street. Okay, come on, guys. Knock, knock. We heard there was a flood, so we came to give you a new mattress. Oh, that is so sweet.
They're just shocked. They don't know what to do. It's, you know, here, this is for you. You deserve this. I want to give this to you, and I don't want anything in return.
My part of that was going around with the servicemen this morning and kind of knocking on doors here and going in fixing water heaters and ovens and dryers and washing machines and microwave ovens.
Anything that we can help out with, we will.
Tools.
Hey, Sweet Alice, it's Ty.
Hey, Ty, how you doing?
Hi there. Hey, listen, I'm standing outside your house with your neighbors and friends, and I know you want to know what's going on with your house. So your neighbors and friends are standing outside of your house, and we're going to let you know exactly what's going on with your house. So listen, they're about to tell you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Tell Sweet Alice what's happening outside of her house.
No!
So you got that, Sweet Alice?
Yeah.
So now you know exactly what's happening with your house. So listen, everybody say goodbye, Alice.
Goodbye. Wonderful.
All right, so listen, you guys have fun.
Yeah,
We'll see when
we
you
went
get back.
fishing today, and we caught some fish, Ty.
Hey, they went fishing and they caught a fish.
All right.
All right. Well, listen, we'll see you when you get back, all right? Have
Okay,
fun.
love you.
Love you too. All right. Great job, guys. Who wants some macaroni and cheese? All right, let's go get some grub.
Nice. So here's our bed. So it's not really long enough for Warwick to sleep this way. So what we're gonna have to do is cut it down here, cut it again right here, and we'll extend it. We'll take the top and use it for his headboard, and we'll use the keys as his footboard. Ladies, how are you? What's happening?
Give us a job.
What?
Give us a job.
A job to do?
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll go to work.
Yay!
Seriously, get this done by tomorrow. I need this done by tomorrow, all right? No playing around. No school, no nothing until this gets done. No eating tonight. We go until we are done. Beautiful. Look at that. How about that? Yo.
They really wanted to help. So you can see why Sweet Alice is so emotionally involved with these kids. They're great kids.
Okay, then we have to go there. We got to re-roof the house. Okay, we're all on board for that, right? Yeah. Re-roofing the house. Who's in? Let's go, guys. Let's get this stuff out of the rain. Covering tools, cable saw. Beautiful. Right there.
Need some help?
Yeah, let's get this joiner in here.
Okay, take that to the back.
To the backyard.
Wow. No good.
This whole neighborhood was destroyed by a flood. And we're trying to rebuild the neighborhood and the house, and it starts raining again.
It's coming down pretty good now. We got sandbags out front, keeping the water out on the street. If the rain continues like this, we're looking at a second flood.
It's pouring rain, and it starts to flood.
Oh my gosh, look, you guys.
I got a little glimpse of what actually happened here in Watts, and it was a scary thing. The rain, the rain, the rain, the rain, the rain.
It's the morning of day 5. We've gotten a lot done overnight. This is a kitchen that Alice is really kind of dreaming of right here. It's big. She's got a beautiful island she can work on.
I have a ton of stuff to get for this house. It's beautiful. Chessboard.
I like it.
A gorgeous table.
I think we found the perfect chair for the master.
What other lighting do you have?
Thank you.
Hey, Connie, what's happening?
Ty!
I like it. What is it?
It's a tree. I'm working on Ashley's bedroom, and it's so much fun because I'm turning it into a little girl's dream fairyland.
Are we going to add some little leaves and stuff to it?
Oh, yeah, it's going to get painted. And she can also sit in her hair and read books.
Very nice.
It's going to be very magical. She's going to love it.
Good to see you again, man. How are you?
Curtis is back doing our jazz room, our airbrush artist.
We're gonna do a light blue to dark blue fade on all the walls.
Nice.
And then this middle wall is gonna be this jazz theme.
Beautiful.
It's going to be very cool, kind of a silhouette of a jazz combo.
Yeah, this is Ty.
Hey, Ty? Yeah, this is Sweet Alice.
Hey, Sweet Alice, what's happening? What are you doing calling? Everything going okay?
Everything going fine.
You're not worried about anything with your house, are you?
What about my secretary desk?
Well, I know that we pulled it out of the house. I'm not sure what condition it is now. I'll have to check on that.
Just make sure it's safe. You know what to do. You do it.
But don't you worry about a thing. We got it all under control. I will go check on your furniture right now and find out what's happening, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Paul DeMayo, Sweet Alice just called me.
Nice.
Yeah, well, she wanted to know what was going on with her secretary desk.
You want to see it?
I'd like to see
all right,
it.
because we got the first coat on. So, okay, we strip it all down, and we see big splotches of old wood, new wood, repairs that had been made.
We're still in the process
of making it better.
We'll get better.
It'll get
because
much...
this is sick. This is sick right now.
It's going to look well.
Well, okay.
Sweet Alice doesn't have anything to worry about. I don't think.
So here's the deal. Family comes home for 24 hours. And guess what? It's raining again. This whole thing started with a flood, and it's still raining. We've got so much to do. Constance has to finish painting the room. Paul's got too many projects to finish. Tracy still needs to fill this house full of beautiful furniture. And Dalton, well, he's flooding in landscaping for the next 24 hours, guaranteed. Clear the way! We've got the biggest, the baddest, the most extreme barbecue this side of the Mississippi. It's come halfway across the country, and we're putting it in Sweet Alice's yard.
Oh, my God. Look at Ty.
Oh, yeah. We've got the biggest, the baddest, the most extreme barbecue on the planet.
Oh, my God.
Make room. We're going to need a little room up front, people.
Will we be able to see your garden is what I want to know.
We better.
Wow.
We cannot use this.
Why?
It's all about the garden. It's not about the smoker. Ty!
Yeah?
Can we at least paint this green to go with the garden? This looks like a truck, dude.
Yeah, it does.
So,
Yeah.
what do you mean, yeah, does you sound happy?
Yeah, I am. This is the biggest, baddest barbecue I've ever seen, my friend.
But, dude, it's
make it work, Dawson. Make it work, baby.
Dude, it's too
you
big.
can make it happen.
Over my dead body is this thing going in here.
Are they being serious? Here I've done all this work putting this beautiful garden in, and they're going to cover it with this monstrosity.
Here's the deal. Sweet Alice loves this neighborhood. When I talked to her about what she wanted to do to the house, she says, I'd love to be able to walk up on the roof and be able to check out the neighborhood. We don't want her to have to climb up on anything, so we're installing surveillance cameras so she can check out the entire neighborhood from inside her own home. That's good stuff, people. We go the 9.
Constance is doing Ashley's room in a fairy theme. I thought the room needed a little bit of wow.
So this is the bed up, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's the bed there, Ty.
It's kind of different.
It's very extreme. It's stunning.
It's a round bed that suspends from the ceiling and it floats.
Oh, geez.
See? It could look just like a little pod, a little fairy princess in the
A little
pea.
strange, but it's nice.
Do it again. Do it again.
Looks good. Well done.
Thank you.
Carry on.
All right. Thanks, Ty.
We're outside of Sweet Alice's Community Education Center. It's right down the street from her house, and this is where she teaches the neighborhood vocations like computer skills, foreign languages. You can get your GED, high school diploma, even photography right here in the neighborhood, so that way people can go out and get jobs and really help themselves. So this is what Alice is all about, helping her community. Let me show you how we're helping out Alice. So as you can see, we're putting in new carpet. This whole room's gonna be filled with computers, and the beauty of it is, Alice has no idea we're doing it, and I can't wait to see her surprise.
Looks like I've come down with the flu and just trying to get a about a half hour before I get out there and build that table.
Hi, Angel. You don't feel good. Okay, so get some sleep.
All right.
We have a carpenter that we can pull from Matt Plaskoff's team.
I say we get Plaskoff himself to do it.
Hi, Mr. General Contractor.
It's like we got 4 hours to be done, so.
I got really stressed out, but then I have an epiphany. Like, let's use the dining table that's in the community center.
Oh, it's mahogany.
We didn't know whose dining table it was. So we're calling around, we're going and knocking on doors at 2 a.m. No one's answering, of course.
Don, we in here?
Trick or treat.
So we finally have to call Sweet Alice in her hotel, and she was awake.
Hello?
Sweet Alice?
Hey.
Hi, it's Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
There's a piece of furniture in the community center in the kitchen. Is that yours?
Yes, it's mine.
Now, is it okay if we use it?
Yes, yes, yes. By all means.
By all means. Okay, thank you. Bye.
As far as the dining room table goes, Matt Plaskoff did a wonderful job. We stained it, we finished it, and to be honest with you, it barely made it in on time.
Everybody clear, the dining table is coming in. This is absolutely perfect. See, Polly? Somebody's looking out for you.
There's something noticeably absent from this landscape, this beautiful garden that I've designed. And I'll tell you what, it was this huge, honking, ugly smoker. Voila! It is gone. I won.
He thinks he won, right?
Right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wrong.
Yeah.
The one thing we do here is we go extreme. We go big or we go home. And we're not going home.
I need some of these people out of here. I'm gonna have to start bossing all of you people around. I'm sorry for the attitude, but we're almost out of time. This is crazy.
We're almost there. Petering out of energy a little bit.
Let's get busy, people. Let's look busy. Hey, little buddy in the blue shirt. 3 hours till the family comes home. Don't you ignore me. To be honest with you, I'm a little worried.
This is crazy. It's insane. I feel totally insane.
She'll be here any minute.
We're exhausted, but the house is done, and hopefully the family's gonna love it.
Riding to the house was simply beautiful. Oh, man. The yards was beautiful, with trees and flowers everywhere. Clean, no doubt about it. Wow.
I can't believe they bought Beverly Hills to Watts.
I've never seen our street look so pretty.
Hey guys, how was the vacation?
Wonderful, wonderful. And the people, white, black, and brown, everybody smiling. Hey, baby. I was so happy for my community, because my community was at peace.
I'm so glad. Jesus lifted me. Since you take care of this neighborhood, we thought we'd do the same. We installed and painted all the fences. Steve's donated mattresses, box springs, bedding.
You kidding?
And we went door to door. You know the school you run?
Yes.
We brought in all new computers. It's going to take you a week to see what all we've done. Now, you know the basketball court where the kids play at?
Yeah.
Well, we did a little something special over there.
Oh, no!
What do you think of that?
Oh, man! Lord, I've been wanting this for the kids so long. I've spent so many times and saw them trying to play and the little racks were falling. And I would cry and say, Lord, help me, because they need the best.
Yeah, they do.
And look at here, Ty, thank God for you.
Well, Alice, this whole thing started with some rain.
But look at here, it's ending with the rain. So let's give me a clap for the rain. Thank God for the rain.
Are you guys ready to see your house?
Yeah!
All right. Hey, bus driver, hit it!
I was so happy. It's hard to explain how happy. Only the inside of me knows.
So are you guys ready to see the inside of your house?
All right.
Check out your house.
Oh, wooden. Look at here.
Check this out. With just a touch of this button, you can actually lower these security screens and you can actually see through them.
Oh, you see that?
Check that out. We actually ran surveillance cameras on the roof of your house. So you can actually check out your neighborhood from inside the house.
Yeah, that's it.
I like this. This is nice.
Oh, look at here. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Look at here. Oh, my God.
We got you 2 stoves, 2 sinks.
You mean to tell me?
Twice the square footage. You got everything. Oh, nice toaster. So, and check this out. You okay, sweetie?
I just never thought nobody would do this to give us this down in Watts. I just didn't believe. And now I got what everybody else in the magazines and TV have. I didn't have to leave Watts. Lord, thank you. Couldn't leave. Couldn't leave. I didn't know nobody would do that for me. Coming from Watts, and they knew I was from Watts. But they weren't afraid to come to Watts. Thank you, thank you.
She never thought that somebody would come into Watts and do this. And I think it's awfully cool that we came into where nobody else would come and do something special like that.
There's so much more to see, and I want you guys to really take it all in, okay? Because a lot has changed since you left.
All right, okay.
Go check out your house.
Oh, wait, look at it.
Wow. Club work. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, it's like a piano. Thank you for ABC. Thank you for Extreme Makeover. I got what I wanted. Thank you. I finally don't have to sleep on the floor anymore. Thank you.
Oh my God! This is beautiful. Oh my God! Oh, this is just beautiful.
Look, Mommy.
Look at Ashley's bed.
Mommy, can you buy me this for Christmas?
It's already yours. Everything in here is yours.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey, look here.
Look.
You got a waterfall.
Oh, my.
Ooh, look at the walk-in closet.
Hang your clothes.
Bathroom. Oh.
How about this?
One last room. It's the room at the back of your house. It wasn't exactly up to code. So we had to tear this thing down to the ground and then build it back up. And then I locked myself in there for a week. Now, this is the room that was at the back of your house that we had to tear down and rebuild. Trust me, my spelling's not that bad. Check out the dorm room.
Opened that door and there was my grandson. You all had brought him here from college. He's just the prize of the house.
See what this is? This whole room is made out of doors.
I like it.
Nice.
I look at doors as choices. Alice has made lots of right choices, and she's trying to direct other people to make the right choices. And I think doors are symbolic to what's happening in her community. She's trying to open doors of opportunity for everybody who lives in this community.
Well, there's one more thing. The backyard.
Oh, my goodness.
A Zen garden.
Oh, my. A garden where I can really meditate. And then I looked on the other side. My toys!
We got you some toys for the kids. We know how much you love to have your annual toy drive, so we needed to get you a space to store some toys. So we packed this baby full of toys.
Oh, my! Oh,
they're jam-packed in there. The design team's out front cooking up one last surprise.
We forklift the smoker of all smokers into the front yard.
The smoker, when they fired it up, and the smell started coming out of it, I decided I liked the thing. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong about the smoker.
So, Alice, you said you like the barbecue.
Yeah.
I want you to take a look at the biggest, baddest barbecue any of us have ever seen. It'll even deep fry 2 turkeys at the same time. You can cook for hundreds and hundreds of people on this thing.
Fantastic.
Isn't it insane? Are these babies ready?
I just have to tell the story. Everywhere I go, you all has done something for me that I couldn't do for myself. It'll make me do more to help people. I'll never stop. I won't forget this. I'm ever so grateful. And my prayer is that you can continue to do what you're doing. And I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. This is what makes the world a better place. Keep doing what you're doing. God will bless you. He has blessed me.
I think it's working. Thanks a lot.